This video will be an on-site visit of IMPEX International, a bodybuilder in Ocala, Florida that specializes in dump truck bodies, roll-on, roll-off. And down the street is Nextran, which is a MACK dealer. And here you can see on the map, IMPEX International lies north of Ocala, Florida.
If you can introduce yourself and also explain the body construction in English.
Good morning. My name is Gonzalo Pozo here with Bulldog Bodies and IMPEX International Truck Sales. One of the most sought out items in demolition grade bodies is always going to be your AR, high abrasive steel, specifically for the floors. And then your walls will be a 3/16 836, also very high quality for high impact dump bodies.
In charge of sales and marketing for IMPEX. I'm just going to show you more or less the type of products that we have to always keep inventory. In this case, it's all the gussets that we use. You can see everything on the dump body requires a pre-cut piece, plasma cut, with the right thickness. So you see plates here, 1/4, 1/2, 1 inch thick, 3/4, depending on the type of product you're going to be building. Tailgates, bulkheads, etc. So this is the right way to storage all of the gussets that we use for dump bodies.
Okay, thank you.
Tony, this is the tailgate that was spot welded at our other bay. Now it goes into this phase, which is going to be the complete weld and assembly of the system.
So if you can explain the machines behind you.
Yes, this machine here is your bending machine. This is where you will bend your steel. There's your shear brake. And then your phases here go with the crane of your semi-elliptical body, reinforcing the steel in all places so that you have the highest premium quality. The robotics also for welding ensure the highest quality of your weld and integrity of your body.
And you say you're building about 3 a week and you're expanding to about 6.
There's 3 bodies that we're formally building every week, and we're going to be expanding to 6 dump bodies a week.
Okay, and then we'll do a pre-inspection before delivery. We can bring some people in, and before we ship them out, we can do an inspection, catch any defects or any problems that might be in there.
That's correct. Every body that leaves our facility will have a PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection. That will be the final phase before delivery to the client.
Okay, and you have about square footage?
10,000 square foot is the size of our building currently, with room to expand on a 6.5 acre property.
Great, thank you.
Roller. This is where you're going to form your semi-elliptical bodies. The advantage of this is that you'll never have 2 pieces of a weld or a deterioration point or a weak point, as we call it in the industry. This will ensure that you have one solid piece on every body for the integrity of its life.
We're at the paint booth, Esteban.
Yeah,
you got a body there?
This paint booth specifically to fit either a truck, 2 trucks, or to fit 3 dump bodies. It's a 50 feet length paint booth, and we have the filters, everything, the exhaust fan, everything required for a paint booth, and that's where we are finishing doing the surface preparation, the primer application, and then the final coating happens in this place.
Okay.
In the market, you have different types of primers that you can use. Ideally, the concept is these trucks are going to be outdoors doing a lot of work, a lot of friction with materials. This red color is because this is a red oxide primer. So if you were to select that type of primer, this will be one of the best options to have a really good primer before the final coating. This is higher corrosion resistance than regular primers. Its name itself is red oxide primer. So that's the reason of the reddish color as well.
Great.
So this will be the second step. We don't have a surface preparation model to show you, but this is after that, the primer. Now we're gonna show you a finished painted body.
And
so from the prime body, now it comes to the finished painting. We apply all the graphics, the DOT required type of graphics, everything regarding danger, caution, or warning graphics too. That's a mandatory requirement. And then based on just on the construction, what usually you will find on the market are rectangular bodies. In this case, you've been experiencing bodies with 10 gauge walls and 3/16 floors with cross members, rectangular. What's the problem with rectangular bodies? The stress of the material, of the weight of the material relies on the welding points. That causes, at the end of the day, the life expectancy to be much shorter. So the reason of a semi-elliptical body, and I'll show you, is because the material is going to flow much better, and that's why it's the main or the most important type of body when it's for construction use. You can see here below the body, this is called cross memberless. So there's no cross members. You can see the curvature as well of the semi-elliptical body. You can see here the I-beams, full I-beams, 17-foot long I-beams. Straight tailgates with all the lights. You're gonna see the finished body in a second, but you have everything that is required. We can add inspection doors, we can add dump vibrators, we can add many different other requirements in the case it's needed.
I like your
Overspecking asphalt
bulldog
shoes.
body, Sigma.
A bulldog all the way. Reinforcing also the asphalt chutes with tubing and corrected steel, and also on the hinges on the top side of the body.
Okay.
Your ladder to finish the touch of being able to get in and out of the body, and also the highest quality of weld through robotics. And I
Okay.
think that's also something that's very distinctive of what we do here.
If we can zoom in on the welding, this is the important thing of having the robotic welding is that on manual welding, you won't have this type of neat or clean welding.
Yeah, that's true. And regarding welding, you were mentioning about your welders.
Yes, welders, over 60 years of experience between the team. IMPEX as an upfitter, 31 years, dressing trucks. And scalability of the facility itself, right now, we're doing those 3 bodies a week with an easily transition of 6 bodies a week.
Fantastic, fantastic. And these welders are certified welders from.
They're certified welders that same talent that E1, which is the largest manufacturer of fire trucks, get their talent from. It's here in Ocala, Florida. It's a local school of which the program entails 2 years and hundreds of hours of experience before they're sent here to one of our facilities.
Fantastic.
So this is the final step. That's a finished body. And you can see the tarp system. We only use premium electrical. TSI is called the brand. It's aluminum, steel aluminum arms, heavy duty tarps, and all the lights required for the front body itself. Large, instead of the traditional 6-inch rectangular lights, we have these nice 9-inch, much more visibility. So just a little better details than regular bodies found on the market.
What are those chains for?
This chain is to hold the trap door so it can start dropping some material.
Okay.
So you will open up that and you will hold it here.
Okay.
You will leave a gap there enough so you can keep on, let's say, throw a little material very slow behind the truck while you are moving.
Okay, okay. Because one of the customers, they're putting a chipper on the back of it, so they're going to be doing that on.
Yeah, that's just a standard type of.
Our final inside, you can go inside. You can step up. Fine. You see our product is this side with all the elliptical floor,
Yeah.
and you can see the difference, the finished product.
Okay.
The most distinguishing factors of bulldog bodies and Garpy is, one, the semi-elliptical form, which reinforces all the integrity of the body, and obviously the smoothness of materials loading and unloading. Also, they only focused on square bodies. Bulldog bodies does not make a light duty body, we make a medium duty body. That's our light duty of what's in the industry. What that means is we use premium steel, and we're about 35% thicker in terms of steel to give you a better end product.
Okay, great.
Our
Thank you.
most severe dump body,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
our most severe dump body also has our AR 1/4 inch all the way through the bulkhead, tailgate, walls, and floor. That would be a demolition body. It's considered severe duty in bulldog bodies.
So we right now with this new project, we have an expansion project. The expansion project is taking place first week of October, and it's these 3 bays that you're seeing here. Infrastructure, everything is new. It's just we've been using this for some of the internal repairs. Now with VOLVO Group project, these 3 bays are dedicated bays only for the outfitting, and will be finalized on the first week of October.
Okay. So you're going to be doing 3 a week, and you're going to expand to 6 a week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We're reconditioning to expand these 4 MACK VOLVO group.
Okay. Great.
Is the other side of the 3 bays, upfitting bays that we currently were speaking of. This is the expansion of the building for, you can go to as far as you like.
Yeah.
But for the sakes of the 6 bodies a week, another 3 upfitting bays. Also, during the meantime, before the expansion, we will have this fenced off, and all of the new MACK VOLVO Group trucks will be here stationed.
Okay. And security as far as
Security's 24/7. The whole property's fenced in as well, and we do have ADT and cameras all throughout the buildings.
fantastic. Tell us about this
This
treasure.
is a dream of ours to see this truck finished. It's a B9 Mac, all original. I do have everything in there to restore it. My dream is to see this complete one day.
Wow.
And I hope that Mac will help us become that and do that for them. I'd love to donate the machine in exchange for our name to be put on it on the museum floor.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
I love it.
I'll bring it up to them.
Please do.
Thank you. The other building?
Yes, this is the second building on the property. It's upfitted. It's about 7,000 square feet. It has 4 bays, 4 upfitting. Currently, they're being used for different types of aspects of the business, but easily transitioning to an upfitting facility.
Great. It's a little bit about all the equipment you do
Yeah,
here.
so on the outfitting world, you have the easiest way to look at that is by class. So you have class 8 outfits, class 7, class 6, etc. We specialize from class 3 to class 8, flatbeds all the way to dump trucks, the roll-off trucks. But here, as an example, over there we have a brand new F600 with a dump truck that's very popular in the market with a BC 620 hoist, one of the 14-ton hoist. A hook lift truck that's very popular up north, very frequent. Now you're gonna see it on southern Florida. That's beautiful. It's the most versatile type of truck we have, and of course it keeps going to class 8. Grapple roll-offs. We have knuckle booms, and then roll-off trucks all the way to the dump trucks. And you can see over there, probably 80% of our trucks already have a bulldog body, and we're gonna see a close look to those.
Good.
One of the main businesses of IMPEX for over 30 years, it's selling used trucks. Now there's a big difference of just reselling a used truck as is, or going through everything on the truck. So we go absolutely through everything, starting with the chassis all the way to the mechanical, electrical, suspension, and then after we have gone through every single component of the truck, we decide what type of body to install. In this case, you're gonna see almost a fleet of used MACK trucks. The MACK brand is our #1 flagship brand here at the dealership for used trucks, and that's what most of the inventory you are seeing right now. And this is an example of a used truck. This is a 2012 MACK. You cannot tell it's a 2012. The chassis has been fully recovered in every single aspect. Suspension, electrical, and then a brand new dump body with a dump system. So custom hoists for the hoist, US manufacturing, one of the best brands, if not the best one for the hoist. E-ton, PTOs, E-ton dump pumps. You have absolutely the best components on a used equipment. So this is the only differentiation point that we offer to the market is you can buy for the same price, but if you choose correctly enough, you'll end up with one of our equipments for a longer lifespan.
Good. Great.